here. All right, guys, we got Nick Bolton in here, so you guys know the drill by now. Get your hands up, and we'll go ahead and get this thing started. So, Mitch 40, it looks like you're first. So go ahead and ask your question, Mitch.
Big Tennessee was able to move the ball pretty effectively on the ground, especially in the first half. What do you all need to do better from a run defense standpoint?
Yeah, we just got to maintain gap integrity. Throughout the game, I feel like we got out of gaps a couple of times. Kind of led to a couple of big runs down the stretch. But other than that, we just got to be assignment sound, stay in our gaps, be physical at the line of scrimmage.
Andrew Kaufman. Andrew.
Hey, Nick, just starting the season 0-2, how close do you think you guys are to winning a game, right now with kind of how your team is?
We can't win a game until we stop beating ourselves and execute at a high level. Until we start doing that, it's going to be hard to win football games, especially in this conference. And so coming in next week, we got to be more focused on being assignment sound, locked in, no mistakes, mental mistakes like that, and just play fast and have fun while we're doing it.
Peter, go ahead.
Tennessee has a lot of really big dudes up on that offensive line. How much trouble does that pose you guys, like as a defense, especially when kind of going up against the run?
Oh, yeah. Give credit to Tennessee's offensive line, running backs. Today they had the better end throughout the game. They're big up front. They did a great job of zone blocking. Got a couple dart plays in there. One was a touchdown. My fault on that one. But just keep going on their own line. They do good up front. They work good together. We just got to find a way to get out the field.
Eric Blum.
I didn't have my hand raised, but just Nick, going forward, can you see anything from your position group in particular that would make a better performance? Is it just tackling, or is it any one thing in particular?
Just being assignment sound and tackling in space. We also got to get takeaways. So you got to find a way to get the ball back to our offense throughout the game. Tennessee, I think, one turn about up 1-0. So we got to get the ball back to our offense and give them a chance to score.
Go ahead, Sweet Chief.
Nick, last week's third downs were a struggle, so was it this week, I guess, including fourth downs. How much do you guys talk about that and just trying to get off the field when you do have that chance?
Yeah, that was one of our focal points this week, was getting out the field third down. We failed to do that. So we just got to come back in on Sunday, watch the film, get corrections, and come back next week to execute. In order to win this conference, you got to win on third down.
Mitch 40, go ahead.
How much more difficult is it from a defensive perspective to stop an offense and to create big plays when they're able to establish the running game and get into manageable situations on second and third?
Oh, yeah, it's always hard to stop an offense when they can be able to beat you in the pass game and the run game. Defenses pride ourselves on stopping the run, so in order for us to be successful on defense, we have to stop the run early and often.
Dave Matter, go ahead.
Nick, there was that play early where it looked like you forced a fumble. Martez picked it up. Just that could have been a big change in momentum there. Just how deflating was it when it got called back?
It's deflating as a defense that I got to stop. But at the end of the day, we got a chance to stand, got a chance to get us off the field, and we didn't. So at the end of the day, we got to be better as a whole. Just got off the field regardless of situations that we can't control.
Bennett Durando will close it for Bolton with a question from you. Go ahead, Bennett.
Nick, they had two guys over 90 yards rushing. Does that make it any harder to defend the run when you've got maybe different scouting reports for Gray and Chandler? Or was there anything different about defending against the two of them?
No, scouting report, they ran similar plays, inside zone, hit the C gap, inside zones. I ran a couple of dart plays. We already knew that coming in prior to the game. They had a similar game plan for both running backs. They were just successful in doing it for a longer period of time. And so we got to be able to get out the field. We've got to win first down, win second down, and get the field on third down in order to be successful.
All right, we'll let Nick go with that one. So thanks, guys.
All right, thank y'all.